everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Okay, today's topic is seeking love in all the wrong places. Seeking love in all the wrong places. Okay, before we get started, I want to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all of the new viewers. Welcome to all of the new subscribers. And welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, those of you who are new to this channel, I will answer your relationship questions. So at the end of the video, I'll show you a link where you can send in your questions. And I will either answer them privately through the email, or I will share them online with the collective, and it can be your decision. And those of you who are interested in these caps, they are now available in my online store. So just go to the description all the way to the bottom, and you see a link that says online store. Just click on that link, and there you have it. Okay. All right, now we're going to do our affirmation for today. Okay? The affirmation for today is, I am elevating my vibration and rising in love. I am elevating my vibration and rising in love. Okay? Because when you raise your vibration, you're up in love. It's love in the higher vibrations, true love. Okay? So people, as you go through your day, you think about this. Anytime anything negative comes in your mind, think about this. I am elevating my vibration and rising into love. Okay, people? All right. Now, let's dive into this message today. Seeking love in all the wrong places. Okay? The message today was inspired by some letters that came in. So we're going to dive into the letters, and then we're going to talk about this subject of seeking love in all the wrong places. Okay? Let's dive into the letter. Okay. This is from a young lady that says, I saw a picture of this young man that she's interested in, and she was attracted to him from the picture. Okay. He was about 5 hours away, based on simply driving slowly. Okay. I asked someone if they could introduce me to him. Instead of the distance, I was provided his phone number. Okay. I called him and introduced myself. Okay. All right. Now, I you know what? I wish you had found a different way to meet this man. You know, maybe someone else could have introduced you to him other than you calling him. Because when you did that, you gave some of your power away. Okay? Because now he knows that you're interested in him, and some men will take advantage of that. Now, I'm not saying all men. Hopefully, this is not the type of man who would take advantage of that. But please get out of that routine. Don't call men up, period. Don't call them and ask them anything. If you would desire to meet a certain man, okay, find somebody that he knows to introduce you to the man, okay? A formal introduction is better than you ringing him up and calling him out of the blue. Okay, it sends a message that you don't want to send. Okay, and I know why you're doing it, because women have been encouraged to call men if they see a man that they want. They have been encouraged to go for the men. You make the first move. Don't wait for the man. You make it. This is wrong, ladies. Don't do that. Don't do it. Listen, if you have your eyes on somebody that has attracted you, okay, and there's no way for you to be introduced to this fella, all right, you have two choices. I'll give you two choices. Okay? You can talk to the divine about it. Okay? And the way that I would approach it, I would just say, I have this man in mind. I would like to meet this man if it's for my better good. I would put that there, for my better good. All right? Which means that if the divine rolls this out for you to meet this guy, then it is for your better good. But if it doesn't happen, well then no, it wasn't for your better good. It's not a good idea for you to make the first move on men, period. It gives the wrong signal. Men are to approach women. Men are to look for women, to seek for women, not vice versa. Women, when you do that, it shows that you're desperate. You're a little bit desperate. And see, the men, they kind of pick up on that. I'll say it's according to the man. It's according to the man and how mature he is, how he handles that. But there are a lot of men who would look at that like a desperate situation, and they would take full advantage of you because you did that. You understand? Ladies, don't contact men under any circumstances. Okay? Sometimes it's better just to let it go because maybe this man wasn't right for you in the first place. Okay? But you need to take your time. All right. So you already called him and introduced yourself. So let's see what else is going on here. We exchanged numbers, and we have been communicating since July the 10th. Where are we now? We're closer to the end of July now, so it's just been 1 month. Okay. I heard you say the man should make it his business to want to see you face to face. Well, yeah, but you didn't hear that the man is supposed to make the first move? You heard the face-to-face part, but you didn't hear the part when I say don't contact men. You missed that part, right? Okay. All right, let's see. He made his move and came to visit me July 27th. All right, so he came to see you. All right. He told me I was welcome to his home anytime. He was a gentleman. I like him and told him. He says he likes me too. He is 69 and I am 63. Do you think we have a chance? Okay, honestly, it's hard to say. Because you don't know this man. You don't know anything about this man. You made the first move. Okay, so now let's see what he does. He did come to see you. And I guess it went well. You really didn't say much about what happened when he came to see you. But let's see what else you say here. Maybe you shed some light on it. He takes care of a small child. He calls me about every other day. The days he doesn't call me, I want to call him. Is that okay? No. All right. You want to be in charge of this relationship. Okay? But you can't control him. You can only control yourself. I think you're headed for a train wreck. You see, this can go either way. All right? It's according to who he is now because you've already given your power to him to do whatever you understand? So we'll have to see what happens now. The other day he called me and asked me, did I need anything? Do you think we can make love work? I'm going to tell you my opinion about that. You started off on a shaky ground by contacting him. Okay? You don't know this man. You don't know his circumstances or anything. And he lives 5 hours away from you. So why are you trying to strike up a long distance relationship? See, everything about this is wrong. If you want my opinion, everything about it is wrong. Okay? You're trying to rush this situation. Take your time. Step back. Number one, I don't even know if this situation is going to work with this man being 5 hours away from you. You see, he came to see you to see if you were compatible. Okay? And if he wanted to go further with you. Okay. Men will do that. Okay, but that doesn't mean that they're a good man. That doesn't mean that they're a good man to you. When I met the narcissist in my life who tried to destroy me, I didn't make the first move. I don't think. I can't remember. I did meet him online. And he came to meet me, and everything was lovely. He love bombed me. So I thought for sure this was going to be a fantastic relationship. But it was the worst. It was the worst relationship I've ever had. And I'm telling you that because you don't know this man. You reached out to him. Okay? Give him a chance to show you who he is. And I'm going to tell you, since you did the first move, he probably won't do that. He'll probably let you continue taking the lead, if it's going to be anything. Because you made that move. You see? Now, if you had waited and he made the move, then he would have gone on because he would have been totally attracted and saw something that he wanted. So he would come after you. You see, you wouldn't have to be sitting there by the phone wondering, when is he going to call? He called every other day. Should I call him? How am I going to keep this relationship going? You understand? You wouldn't be doing that if he had made the first move. Okay? All right? So, I just want you to understand, my advice is that you started this relationship off wrong. And it may not pan out into anything. For a number of reasons. You don't know him. You made the first move. And he lives 5 hours away. That's 3 strikes. Okay? So I really hope that this helps you. Okay? Whatever you desire, ask the divine to bring it to you. Don't go out seeking it for yourself. Don't do it. Especially when it comes to men. Don't do it. In my life, of course, I'm a spiritualist, but I don't make any major decisions in my life without consulting my spiritual guides. That means that I go into my meditation. Okay? And things in my life turn out great. Great. You understand? Because I'm trusting in the divine to guide me. I'm not just out here just going to do things on my own, think that I know better, know what's coming down the pike or whatever. Listen, ladies, don't seek men Don't reach out to men. Period. Don't do it. Listen, if you love yourself and trust the divine that's in you, someone, you understand? Now, this particular man, you were probably attracted to him, you understand? Just from his picture, which means that he probably looked pretty good in the picture. But can you judge a person from a picture? No, you need to know the person to know how this person is going to handle you. Okay? I hope that you understand this message. And I really hope it helps you. Okay? To love yourself. Love yourself completely. And don't feel like something is lacking in your life. Women who seek men feel like they're missing something in their life. Something's missing. The other half of them is missing. So they're going to go out to try to find it. Listen, when you love yourself, nothing is missing. You are whole within your own self. You don't feel like something is missing. Now, I understand that rationale because before I became spiritual and I was younger, most of my life, I felt like my life is going to open up when I find the perfect mate. I'm telling you, I put a lot of hold on my life while I was looking for the perfect mate. Okay? And guess what? None of them worked out. They didn't work out. They didn't. You see? But if I had taken my time to ask the divine to send me the perfect mate for me, it would have been much better. Much better. And I say that. Now, I haven't asked for a mate now because I don't want one. I really don't. I have too many things in my life to have another thing, you understand, to manage. We'll say that, another thing to manage. But, listen, everything I have asked the divine for, it has come to fruition. Everything. You understand, ladies? We all have this power. You have this power within you. But you got to love yourself to reach deep and find your power. You understand? And then you won't feel like something is missing in your life. You need a man to fill that gap. You won't feel that when you truly love yourself. So I hope that you understand this message. And I really hope it helps you. All right, we got one other letter we're going to try to cover today. So let's see what she says. This is another lady. And at the top of her letter, she says, married, 4 preachers, they divorced me, and now she is considering dating an ex-pimp. Okay, let's see what she says here. I just met him 3 weeks ago on Facebook. We haven't had a first date. It's next Saturday. Okay, I think you probably already had the date by the time this airs. We talk every day, and the conversations are very enjoyable. Last night, he told me he is an ex-pimp 30 years ago. Okay, I don't know why he decided to tell you that. You only known him 3 weeks. You understand? That's like a hot ticket. Usually people don't tell you that until, you understand, until you have bonded, you get to know him, and then you put all your cards on the table. But for him to shoot it out like that, apparently it's something that he's proud of. Okay? I was stunned, and then understood why this conversation with me was so comfortable. He talked about intimacy, sex. He talked about anal, and I said, no way. He did try some convincing, but to no avail. Okay, now you can already see that he just wants you for sex, right? He just wants you for sex. Now he's telling you that he was an ex-pimp. I don't know why he's telling you that, especially so early in your dating experience. Okay? Now, I have a question that you can ask. Has he ever been to prison? Has this ex-pimp been in jail or in prison? This is something that you need to know. I'll tell you why. Because you said that he talked about anal. And you said no. Okay? All right? That's what makes me think he may be bisexual. I'm going to put it as bisexual. Okay? And I'm going to tell you this, most men who say that they're bisexual, they're actually gay. They prefer men. You understand? And for him to just come out of the box, 3 weeks, come out of the box and shoot to you that I'm an ex-pimp and he wants sex and he likes anal. That's some ticket right there. Okay, and he tried to convince you to go for it. I don't have sex before marriage because of my faith. He said that's not his way. We are stalled. I really want to have sex, but morally, I am struggling. I can handle it if he leaves and ghosts me, because that's what he's going to do. By the time you have sex with him, that's exactly. He's going to ghost you, and then he'll come back to you whenever he wants sex with you again. You see, if he was an ex-pimp, he's probably got a line of women all over. And that's why he was not hesitant into talking to you about sex. Who's to say? He might still be a pimp. Who's to say? It doesn't sound like from this letter that he's interested in a decent and wholesome relationship with you. If after 3 weeks he's already trying to get you in the sack, no. And he wants anal on top of that. I am 62 years old. He is 56 years old. His birthday is August 15th, and he wants to take me away. Yeah, he plans to have sex with you when he takes you away, so you can count on that. His offer is not asked because we can't get past sex agreement. Him being an ex-pimp and so many women. All right. You know what? You say you can't get past his offer. Oh, well, I guess you say his offer is not answered because we can't get past the sex agreement. You're never going to get past the sex agreement. Listen, if he's already starting you off with anal, he's probably got a lot more tricks in his bag. You don't know. You don't know what this man is about. He is an 18-wheeler truck driver, owns a home, lives alone, but I know with travel, he has women in different ports. Probably. And you say that he owns his own home. How do you know? How do you know that for sure? Just because he said it? You can't always go by what people tell you. You understand? You can't always go by that. And this man, you know, he's coming off very shaky, if you ask me. I have been celibate for 7 years. Married 4 times. No sex before marriages, and all preachers. They all divorced me. Am I barking up the wrong tree? Yes, you are. Yes. Yes, you are barking up the wrong tree yet again. And am I headed for a landmine of frustration with him? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. This guy doesn't sound like a catch to me at all. He's not wooing you. You understand? He is not doing things to impress you. From your letter, it seems like he wants you to impress him with sex. You understand? You didn't say anything in this letter what this man is doing for you. Period. And you say you can't get past the sex agreement? If it were me, we wouldn't even be, I would have cut him off. When he first started talking sex, cut him off. Because that's all he wants. Why are you still dealing with him, period? Nothing can come out of this. He's not going to change. He's already told you he's an ex-pimp, which means that it's still in him. He just means ex-pimp because, he's driving a truck now. He's doing something else. But you need to find out if this guy has been to prison. He may have. You understand? He's a 18-wheeler truck driver. So, I don't know, does he own his own truck? See, you don't know this man. But what you do know is that he is about sex. And that is all. That's what you know about him. And it's best that you cut him off right now and let it go. Okay? You don't need him. No. He will probably break your heart, use you up. You see? And I'm going to tell you, once you get into an intimate situation with him, who's to know that he don't flip you over and do you anyway? Who's to say? When he's already there, he may convince you and do it. Listen, you need to drop him, in my opinion. Okay? I don't think he means you any good. At all. I hope that my advice helps you. And I hope you understand. I hope you understand this. This man is just, you say, we talk every day. And the conversations are very enjoyable. But what else is he doing for you? Huh? What else? If he just conversating with you over the phone, it doesn't cost him anything. Nothing. And already he's talking about having sex with you. That's his main objective. You don't need him. My advice is to let him go. Okay? All right. All right, ladies. I hope that you understand the message for today. Seeking love in all the wrong places. Ladies, seek love within yourself. That's where it is. It's not in all these different places and faces and all. That's not where love is. Love is inside of you. And once you grasp that and understand it, you can manifest your desires. You see? But if you decide that, you can do it on your own, then good luck to you. That's what I say. Good luck. But ladies, love yourself. That's the key to your happiness. You see? And when you do things like this, when you're on the phone having conversations with a man who's talking about sex, that's not loving yourself. That's not respecting yourself. You don't know this man. Who is he? No. You don't allow people just to talk to you any kind of way, any kind of derogatory way. That's not respect. Ladies, let it go. And get on your spiritual path. In the description, I have a link to start your spiritual awakening. And many of us need to do that. Start your spiritual growth. And this, I'm telling you, your life will open up into a beautiful reality for you. But you need to be trusting. You need to be diligent on your spiritual path. You need to love yourself. Okay. All right, people. For those of you who have questions that you would like for me to answer, here is the link. Send your questions to MissFayesWorld@hotmail.com. That's MissFayesWorld@hotmail.com. And try to keep your letters to one page. Just summarize your situation and ask the question. And if you prefer that I answer your question privately through the email, put it at the very top of your email, and I will comply. Now, I want to say something here. I know I've gotten a few letters where people want me to reply through the email and share it on my channel. It's either one or the other, people. I'm not going to do both. Okay? I will let you know when it's going to air, and then that's where you'll get your response. You're not going to get it in the email, so you can come back and try to modify the response. No. It's one or the other. Okay. I hope you all understand that. All right. I want to thank you all for supporting this channel. I want to thank you all for your comments. Thank you all for your letters. And a special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. And I really hope these messages can help someone. Thank you for watching this video, and I really hope to see you next time.